My name's Dale Carr. I'm on the board of directors here at CPWD. I have one leg that's amputated above the knee, so I walk with a prosthetic. So I was about 24 years old when I had my amputation. I was in an auto accident down in Mexico. And the one thing that I still remember vividly is I was thinking once I got a prosthetic, I would be up scampering around and, fully mobile again. But there was a learning process for several months until I felt like I could walk comfortably and the fit was comfortable, and I felt like I was really pretty mobile again. The prosthetic has sort of a suction socket on the top, kind of like a bucket, but it's form fit to fit my residual limb. So there are different types of ways to wear them, but the one I have is called a skin fit socket. So I just pull into this basically a bucket that identically fits my residual limb, and then I put in a valve that creates a suction, and the suction holds the limb onto my leg, and it works really well.
My name is Alexia Diaz, and I'm on the Beyond Vision team as a Beyond Vision skills trainer. So growing up with a limb difference and being born with my limb difference is like growing up. At some point, I didn't realize I was different from anybody. I was just going about my day, learning how to do things initially with just one hand, and then of course you hit the middle school era, and I did start feeling different and noticing how people looked at me or were asking all the time. I actually would make jokes about like a shark took it off or something. Something a kid would say, and
people would believe you.
People would sometimes believe me. I was just born with it. It's not that exciting. I was just born that way. So I think as a kid, maybe I did it to be exciting. So I never really went the prosthetics route because I don't know. I just felt very like I can do most things. I've always had a lot of perseverance, and I remember I had this little Barbie doll, and it was a ballerina Barbie doll, and she had these tiny little shoes that I would always have to lace up and tie a little bow on, and I think I would do it for 20 minutes trying to get it on her bow. But so just doing.
But you did it.
I did it.
But I've skied for years, and that was really transformative for me. The first year after I was injured, that winter I went up to Winter Park, and I didn't know anything about adaptive skiing. I just said, I understand you have an adaptive ski program, and I'd like to learn how to ski. And they were wonderful. They gave me a lesson. They gave me a ski. I had to buy some outriggers, which are forearm crutches with ski tips on the end. And that's what I use to ski. I ski on one leg with the outrigger ski tip crutches. The prosthetic I have now has a microprocessor controlled knee on it that has some different settings. So there's a cycling setting where the knee will circulate freely without any kind of resistance. So that's what I use for cycling. The other adaptation I've made to the bike is to have some magnetic pedals. So I have magnets on the pedals, then I have steel plates on my bike shoes. So when I put my feet on the pedals, they attach with a magnet. And I can pull my feet off the pedals when I want to, but they don't slip off when I'm pedaling. The hydraulic knee that's in my prosthesis has a life expectancy maybe of 3 to 5 years, with some rebuilds and some repairs during that period. The rest of the prosthesis lasts a little longer, but some things there's a lot of cycling and repetition as you walk with a prosthetic. So, you get millions of steps on a prosthetic over time, and things just wear out. Feet break, knees just wear out. They have hydraulic seals in them that wear out. I think the last couple of prosthetics I've had have probably been in the $60,000 to $80,000 range in terms of retail price. So they're, I mean, it's more expensive than going and buying a BMW.
Like, it is part of who I am because that's just how I grew up doing things. Like, I don't know anything different. And so just resiliency and but also that like, I don't know, it's made me see my own world through a different lens, and just kindness, and you don't know what anybody else is going through, and so really that compassion for other people as well.
You know, I've lived with limb loss for a very long time now, and I also feel incredibly fortunate in life. And I don't really look at the amputation and the rehabilitation as sort of a bad thing in life at this point. It just changed the arc of life. You know, had that not happened, I don't think I'd have the skiing and volunteer teaching experience I had at Winter Park. I don't think I would have had the CPWD relationships that I've had. And I don't know if I would have had the same career, the same wife, the same children. It's completely changed the course of life the way any major event in life does. But I think if I had to go back and say, you know, would you rewrite life at that stage? I probably wouldn't, because, you know, it has led to so many positive and meaningful things.